Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 1. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and I also do reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, first of all, I know that I am several days late getting this done. I was going back and forth with myself to whether I wanted to do this or not because these are 2 hours long. These episodes are 2 hours long. I no longer have cable, so I'm watching it on Philo, and Philo's like, "You not finna skip through these commercials like when you had your DVR box. You gonna sit through these bad boys." So it took me a good little minute to get through this episode. And I know I completely just missed out on last season, but here I am. Now, I am going to be doing my nails while I'm doing this review. I was like, might as well shoot two birds with one stone because my nails need to be done. I'm already in my studio. My nail stuff is right here. So let's get into it. Now, they start off the normal way that they start off with letting their family and friends know that, hey, I am going to be marrying a complete stranger in a few days, 2 weeks actually. Now, I don't know how I would react if a family member or a friend of mine was like, I'm getting married in 2 weeks to somebody I don't know. Now, I would probably be on like, you sure? Because I'm a very suspicious person. I come from a long line of suspicious folks. So I probably wouldn't take it like some of the people like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. You deserve this so much. And then, they jump in their confessionals. Oh, this person has been through A, B, C, and D, and they're looking for love and they just haven't found the right person. I'd be like, you sure you want to do this? Because getting with somebody that you've already known, they could turn crazy on you. You getting with somebody you don't even know, yeah, I don't know about this. But there's one thing I do know. We can, like, if y'all are going in it for, okay, we want to get these advertisements, we want to get this extra money, I would rather them have more episodes and each episode be like an hour. I would deal with that because some of the stuff we don't have to deal with, if you ask me. We can't. I'm just, yeah. Like, y'all could, like, some of the stuff I don't need to see. I really could go without the family's reaction, but I know this is for, drama and ratings and all that little stuff. I was like, yeah, we could have went about that. These extra slow motion walks throughout wherever we going, we don't need that. Why do I need to see this person walking through in slow motion? But anyway, our first couple is, wait a minute. The first couple is Lindy and Miguel. Lindy, she grew up sheltered and she's had some bad relationships in the past. And Miguel, he's kind of going through some abandonment issues. His dad is like, okay, I'm going over here to live. Dad's like, okay, we're going with you. And mama's like, well, I'm going over here to live. And I catch y'all on a flip side type of situation. So we're going to see how that works. She was used to not having the best relationships in the past. And he's more so of when somebody was doing him wrong, he didn't necessarily stand up for himself. As like, this third time you done did me wrong. I'm seeing all these suspicious text messages and I'm just letting them fly like this is normal. That is never good in a relationship because then you become a doormat. They think they can do any and everything to you. So that's what these two got going on. The second couple is Justin and Alexis. Now, I think Justin's brother is one of the most honest and realist reaction I think that I've ever seen watching these shows. Because it was like, you getting married in 2 weeks to a stranger? And like, he started laughing like, I know you lying to me right now. This must be like a candid camera. Are we bringing back, what's that show called? Punks? Is this what we're going to? Is it something like this? Like you can't be serious. You fit to marry somebody. He doesn't think his brother's ready. His reaction would have been my reaction, like this ain't real. Like looking, I would look at my husband like, is this for real? No, for real. Is this for real? No, for real. Yeah, I would have said, are you for real? Like several times. I would have. Now, Justin was previously engaged, and about a month before the wedding, his fiance was like, I don't want to do this. I want to be with somebody who is a little bit older and a little bit more financially stable. The thing is that these young girls don't put into consideration is you got with this older dude because, he's got a little bit more money in his bank account. Not realizing there's a good chance he got with you because you were a younger lady. And eventually you are no longer going to be that younger lady, and he is going to trade you in for a younger model. So now you didn't spend your, well, I'm going to say 20s, and you lucky if you can get in there with your 30s with this man, and he been taking care of you. And then you look around, there's some doggone 21-year-old you see him, conversing with and spending money on, and you no longer that young thing no more. Now you didn't spend up all this time with this man because he got this money, and now you in your 30s looking like boo boo the fool. But her friends are more receptive to her getting married. It was like you get married, like you gonna be somebody's wife married, like that's where they're at. And I was like, I could understand that reaction. So the colors I'm going to be using are Model Ones. What is this? Does it even say what color this is? Okay, it does not. We got this lighter purple and this darker purple. This is coming off blue on my camera, and I don't know why, but it is a dark purple. So where we at? Yeah, you're gonna be somebody's wife. Okay. Alexis says that she grew up, her parents thought the route to go was, we gonna stick in here. We are no longer happy with each other. We are gonna stick into this relationship until the kids have grown up and turned 18. And that is exactly what they did. As soon as Alexis turned 18, I hope it wasn't at the birthday party. Hopefully it was like the next day, but it's like, yep, me and your daddy, we getting a divorce. We no longer want to be together. And her reaction was, it's about time. Now you see here, there's a lot of parents that, oh, we're sticking it out because the kids, we're staying together for the kids, not realizing that the kids is seeing what y'all going through and seeing how miserable y'all are, and see that y'all maybe unconsciously taking it out on them, the anger that you have in a relationship that you were in. So instead of we're sticking together because of the kids, it would be probably healthy that you go ahead. At this point, we no longer want to be with each other. I still have love for you, but I don't want to do this no more. That way you can leave office friend. You are not hating each other, because the longer you stick out with this person that you don't want to be with, but you're only doing that for the kids, you're going to have resentment towards each other, to know when you can no longer want to be in a room with each other. I think it would be healthier. Okay, y'all don't want to be together. Y'all go ahead and break up. But y'all can also still come together when it's a family function. We got a new grandbaby and everything. We can both be in the room together with said grandbaby and our child's new spouse. Our third couple is Kristen and Mitch. Kristen, she just wants her friends to be happy to her for her the way she was happy for them when they got married. And I was like, well, the difference is, I'm pretty sure that they was marrying somebody that they've been with for a substantial amount of time. You, my friend, are coming into them with, hey, I'm getting married to this complete stranger. I was happy for you. You be happy for me. But anyways, Kirsten was engaged before. And she met her ex-fiance when he was sleeping on a neighbor's couch. Which she admits now, the red flags should have been popping up left, right, up and down. But the red flags, they didn't show themselves at that time because she was in love. Where we at? She got engaged, like I said, and 2 weeks before the wedding, their destination wedding that she spent her life savings on, she found out that her fiance had been cheating. Yeah. Fiance had been cheating. I guess the mistress decided I'm gonna be big and bold, and I'm going to show up at whatever location that you were at, and I'm gonna drop the bomb on you. Now things are not turning out for my nails like I want to. I think one hand is going to be light purple, another hand is going to be dark purple. But anyway, I would have sued him for emotional distress. Yes, you cheated on me. I'm going to sue you for emotional distress because you have distressed me emotionally. I spent out, and I'm going to sue you for the amount of money that I spent on this destination wedding. But I don't know if she can get that money because her and her homegirls did decide we're just gonna go on vacation. We just gonna we're not gonna let this trip just go away. We gonna excuse me, allergies. We gonna have some good time. Her mom and sister are happy for her, but she has not told her dad yet. She gonna wait to tell her daddy on the day of the wedding. Now, y'all, I couldn't imagine if a family member or a friend of mine is like, "Hey, I want you to meet. I got something going on. Meet me over at ABC location. You know, I need to talk to you. Come here." And I get there, and when I walk in the room, there is a cameraman, there's a producer, there's a light man, there's a booth man. There is people, several people. One walking towards me with a doggone microphone, and another walking towards me with a release form. I don't know how I would react in that situation. It would probably be like stressful. Like, what the heck is going on? What you got me into? These people just like crouching towards me with information that I need to send. Somebody trying to put a microphone on me. There are several people in this room that I don't know. Like, do you really think waiting till the day of to tell your daddy that you're getting married is the right thing to do? I don't know, girl. I'm trying to get this nail. Yeah, I am horrible at doing my own nails, but I'm tired of looking at my nails being not painted. That's the best we can get with this hand. Wait a minute. I know y'all not here. If y'all did click on this, y'all like, I am not here for you doing your nails. You need to pay attention. But like I said, two birds, one stone. Okay. Mitch, he is a surfer. And, you know, as he was surfing, he was realizing that the ocean is very dirty. And this has turned him into wanting to be an environmentalist. Now, he's better than me because I've told y'all before, I went to Panama City for after my little sister's graduation. I do not know how to swim. So therefore, I stay in water where my head and shoulders are above water. While I was in the ocean, I was in like waist deep water. Did not realize that even in waist deep water, the undercurrent could have swept me under. So therefore, I don't go into the ocean like that for real, for real. Honestly, I haven't been in a pool since like 2013. Cause why? One, this weather's been too hot for that. I just can't do it. Where am I at? Fourth couple, Morgan and Ben. Morgan, she is into video games and Muay Thai, and she wants to let us know that she is independent. She wants her freedom and her independence. And there's a good chance that she will chip your tooth while y'all kickboxing. Her friend let us know that, like, look at my tooth. Y'all see my tooth is? Mm-hmm. She chipped my tooth when we was playing kickboxing. So you better watch out. I'm like, ooh, child girl, no. Now I don't know. Maybe I'm getting this wrong, but Ben to me seemed like he wanted to get married because his family and his friends are either in are married or in relationships. And he's a mama's boy, and he's compared his last girlfriends to his mama's, and I was like, nope, that's a red flag. No, at all. We also find out that he is frugal, like looking in the couch, frugal, clipping coupons, frugal. Now, I have nothing like about being frugal because before I got married, I didn't really. I lived with my mom up until I got married. And it was like my mama, she did the grocery shopping. I'd be like, okay, you going to the store, I'll go with you. I just throw what I want in the cart. Did not pay attention to the price of things. But once I got married, I had to be like, okay, I started putting my stuff on a budget. And I'm not gonna lie, before I got married, if I'm getting vegetables, I'm getting Green Giant. I don't want to get no generic brand. But once I got married, I was like, yes, I will get these Kroger brand because I got me a Kroger card and I can save me some money. Yes, ma'am, I will. Will I look through the packets of meat so I can find a cheaper package? Yes. Have no shame in doing that at all. I can't wait till when I get to the counter. I always wait to give them my Kroger card after they did scanned all my groceries so I can see like the prices drop. I'm all for being that type of frugal. Coupons, yes, coupons you be saving some money, but there's a different type of people who are frugal that I'm like, now you doing too much. Like the extreme cheapskates, where this one lady, she a millionaire, but she refuses to throw away this doggone dish sponge that she got. Now this thing looked like it didn't had some better days. Like you can go to the Family Dollar and get you a pack of four for $1. And this woman was like, nope, not gonna do that. I'm not gonna give me no tuna fish. I will give me this cat food. And I'm like, ma'am, it was this one dude. He only takes his family out to dinner for like once a month to like a fancy restaurant. Now when I'm talking about fancy restaurant, this man took his family to a buffet and paid with change. Now this man had several accounts and each of them had at least $20,000 in them. He was just cheap. This one dude was rationing his family's toothpaste in like toilet tissue. Now the one that got me was this lady was reusing spaghetti sauce that had already been on people's plate. Like I'ma scoop this back in the jar. I'm gonna reuse this spaghetti water that I've used several times to where the point that the starch from the spaghetti had been like congealed and clumped up and was chunky. I'm not gonna put this lasagna in the microwave. I'm gonna wrap it up real good and put it in the dishwasher so I can wash dishes and cook this lasagna. Yeah. Like it's one thing to be frugal, but there's another thing to being just like nasty with it. Yeah, and reusing spaghetti sauce. That's nasty with it because somebody then dipped their fork into this spaghetti sauce. And now you scooping it back in the jar? No, ma'am, cannot. The fifth couple is Sasha and Nade. Sasha, she got her own money. She don't need a man. She just wants a man. And I think she's like one of the oldest people I've seen on there. She's like 37. Usually they like late 20s, early 30s. Her mom was like, okay, cool. You want to get married? That's nice. But have you thought about getting a postnuptial? Because you, my dear, have made a good little change for yourself. And I don't want nobody just coming swooping on through and taking what's yours. And I that is a question I would like to ask. Like, do they sign prenups before they get on these shows? Because you may be somebody who's in between jobs, may lose a job while you're on the show. So could you come along and since these is legally binding marriages, can you come along and be like, bam, I want some of your money. I I don't know how that works out. I don't know the legalities of things, but I would hope that they would have these people covered. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm looking down trying to do this other hand. I am right-handed, so trying to do my right hand is very difficult. Where we at? Now, Nate, he went from selling knockoff purses to selling advertisements to different businesses. Now, when I tell you, when I used to go to this nail salon, there would be this lady coming in fresh from the mall where she has acquired some things. And now she is at the nail shop trying to sell them. And I'm like, I was not condoning how she got the items. My issue was, why do you have these items in this oldest dirt Forever 21 bag? Like, when you go into these stores to acquire these items, people aren't noticing that this bag looks like it has seen better days. And another thing, I'm coming into the nail shop to get my nails done and my feet done. I do not want to be bombarded with anybody trying to sell me things. Now, mind you, this is the pre-panorama, so I ain't been to the nail shop in a good little minute because I do my nails at home now. But yeah, so it's the Bachelorette and Bachelor parties, and this is where I always like see how people let loose, because the last two seasons it has been too late. A lady on each season who is basically being a stick in the mud. They off there by themselves, not talking to anybody, got their little drink in their hand. And it's usually one of the dudes that is getting extra doggone friendly with the stripper. I'm like, sir, why is this stripper's behind close to your face? One, we are in a whole panorama. Two, you don't know where this lady's behind has been. But this dude took the cake. He telling this stripper to get on the floor. And the way he said it, it didn't sit right with me. And another thing, is this stripper pole clean? Question. So while at the bachelor party, oh God, doggone it. I did not know that that was already open and getting doggone nail polish on my hand. Apologize. Just his brother was like, I guess I don't know if he had some drink in his system, and he was like, I'm gonna say how I feel. Which I don't think he needed drinking his system to do that anyways. But he's basically to his brother, you're not ready. I think you're making a complete mistake at doing this. I don't see any good things coming from you trying to get married to a complete stranger. Now I think he would have been more receptive if like you've been dating somebody for like 2 years and y'all he met this person and he sees that this person is good for you, but it's like I don't want to see my brother get his heart broken. I've already seen that before, and I don't want to see it again. Okay, trying to do this right hand is annoying. So Alexis and Justin are the first to get married, and I couldn't help but notice that she had like a little doggy tuxedo and hanging up in the closet, and I'm like, is your dog gonna be at the wedding? I don't know. Maybe I'm not, since I'm not an animal person, it always is like weird to me when like people be putting like clothes on their animals. I don't know. Now, it's not like I've never had animals. Like when I was young, like under the age of 10, like under the age of 9, we had several dogs. And like from 2000 9 to about 2014, we had my uncle's dog because my uncle had passed away. And when that dog passed away, it broke me down something horrible. But he wasn't put no clothes on the dog. He wasn't even a come pet me type of dog. He didn't even want to come in the house. Like I can willingly come in the house. Like it was like a severe like snowstorm, like not a snowstorm, but cold front coming through. And my brother had to lift his 100+ pound dog and bring him in the house because he refused to come in the he would rather freeze outside than come into the house. Like he stayed so close to the door, he was waiting for somebody to open that door so he could run outside. Like, I would rather freeze than be in the warmth of this house. That's how he was. But then one day, we opened the door, he just came in. Like, hey, what y'all doing? It's me, Bear. Yeah. Where am I going with the situation? Oh, yeah, her with the doggy tuxedo. I thought that the dog was going to be at the wedding. Surprisingly, it wasn't. But I was like, why is that dog? Was he coming to the reception? I don't know. Yeah, my dog that we had, he was basically, I just want you to feed me and water me. I will bark when somebody is coming close to the house, but other than that, just make sure I got me some food and some water, and we gonna be cool. And that's how he was. I go walking in the neighborhood getting some exercise. I come back, he'll bark. I was like, it's me, Bear. And he was like, all right, you know, you come in the backyard, he'll look, see it was you. Then he gone about his business. All right, come on now, Papa. You can do it. My right hand is always the worst. I'll keep on saying that. Okay, where are we at? Y'all, it's I am the type of person when I'm looking at shows, I'm always doggone and getting distracted by the most random things. Like Alexis is I don't know what it was. It was something with her wig that was throwing me off. Now, I don't know if it was the location of the part. I don't know if it was the part was too much of a part. I don't know if it was the color of the foundation that she used to make the part crisp, but something was throwing me off. Then her mama came in, and I'm like, Mama, you didn't think to get this fingernail fixed before you got on TV? Now, I know I'm sitting here with at home nail polish by somebody who is not the best of doing the nails. I understand this, but I'm coming to a few people on YouTube, and I appreciate the people who have come. But she on national TV with her nail broke. You had ample amount of time, and I'm gonna give it to you if it's on the way to the wedding it broke. But something tell me this nail being broke. When I tell you, Alexis walked down the aisle, she get there, and these Alexis and Justin are grinning like two Cheshire cats, and I was like, okay, look at them. Dog isn't there. Thought he was gonna make an appearance. He didn't. Now they get to talk about her hobbies. Now, I know people have different interests in things. I'm understanding that. No, some people they like to go skiing. Some people, oh, I like to go hiking. I like to go camping. I like to go shopping. I just like to curl up with a good book. I have never heard anybody sculpting vaginas out of clay. Then that made me wonder, so do you sell them? Do you give them away? Are they just displayed throughout your home? I have questions. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I have gone this is like my third season watching. Yeah, I started in Houston. I'm not even gonna give any predictions of who I think is going to make it and who I want to make it because I don't want to say bamboozled, but in the past, I've been like, yep, this person, they are definitely not going to make it. Yeah, you can see that. Then midway through, things have changed and they all lovey-dovey on each other. And Nade said yes on decision day. And then we come back to the reunion and they have not made it. Or we know these people wasn't going to make it. They even though they said yes during the decision day, we knew they was not gonna make it, and they still said yes. So I'm keeping my opinions to myself. We've only seen the people a few times, but I don't even remember his name because this is the first episode, and I just watched this last night. One of the dudes that was wilding out at the reception, I don't know if he gonna make it with old girl. You being that frugal, I don't know if you gonna make it. We shall see. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. That's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure notifications are on for my beautiful Facebook video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people, tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.